Yes, the military has merged with the government scientists to try to contain the vicious outbreak of zombies across the globe, calling themselves the ASMZ, or the American Science Military for Zombies. And despite all this mayhem around us, the conspiracy theorists are pouring in, blaming the ASMZ for creating zombies for population control, accusing the government of killing off 80% of our population in order to form a peaceful one-world government. All that is certain is that most conspiracy theorists are getting their information from a podcast called Jig N Eddie Rotten. Here's some of Eddie Rotten's rant before the ASMZ moved in.
That's what we have to do as a team. That's what we have to do together. We can defeat the zombies. We can defeat the ASMZ. All the ZFC across the world. Come together. Get your food. Get your water. Get your guns. Get your ammo. It's the Jig N Eddie Rotten Zombie Life Podcast!
Awesome, yeah, I'm recording it. Wonderful.
Perfect.
Let's get going.
Perfectamundo.
Perfect. My name's Jamie, or Jig.
My name is Ed, or William. Or
I don't know why I'm trying to do an impression of myself.
You're doing an impression of yourself. I'm getting better though, right? You're doing an impression of yourself, I'm doing an impression of myself doing an English impression.
And it's fucking awful. That's all we can say.
Actually, I shouldn't even say William. I should say, my name is Eddie Rotten.
That's better. We could take that out. I don't care if people know my name. I'm not fussed. I can have big, fat, burly, sweaty men at my front door. I don't care.
Okay. Well, hello to the world. This is the Jig N Eddie Rotten Podcast.
Yes, this is the Zombie Life Podcast.
Zombie Life Podcast.
Yes. Welcome, everybody. And have we got a show for you?
Have we got a show for you?
We have. We've got one hell of a fucking show.
Was that pretty good?
And hopefully, this will be the best ever show.
See, that one had a little bit too much Australian flair to it, didn't it?
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. I'll throw some shrimp on the barbie.
Shrimp on the barbie. I don't know what that was. That was just retarded.
Yeah, that was retarded. Well, welcome to the world. This is the Zombie Life Podcast with Jig N Eddie Rotten. I'm so happy that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at your beautiful face from across the sea. Right?
Oh, yeah. Because we can do that sort of stuff.
Through Skype.
No, we're not using Skype. Me and Ed are just psychic. We can just see each other's faces on a permanent
your
basis.
Your eyeballs are spinning.
Yeah. Fantastic. So what we're going to do? We've got we're going to do about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we're going to play the interview.
Yes.
The fantastic interview that even I haven't heard yet.
Yeah. Well, this is
nothing yet.
We're gonna play. Jig and I are gonna play. We're gonna toss the ball back and forth to each other from the UK and Texas, and then everybody has to put their seatbelt on because the interview with Julianne Snow, author of the hit zombie book Days with the Undead, we proceed. And so you're going to at least need a chainsaw for that interview because it's that awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait. I really can't wait to hear it.
It's good.
Is it that good?
It's so good I bought tassels for my nipples. I bought some spinnies. So whenever it starts playing, I'm just going to start doing like the MC Hammer and start spinning my breasts.
I like the sound of that. I can't wait. But yeah, we've by the sounds of things, we've got quite a few interviews lined up, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah, we've got. Well,
yes.
I'm going to play the Julianne Snow, and then I think next week I'm having G on again just for a quick one. He wants me to call him. He's gonna open up a new rant, and he is good for that because G just goes off, and that's why we love him. And then
And if you don't like what he says, he will fucking kill your ass.
he will kill you.
He will not double think that. He
Yeah.
will fucking have you on a pole, man.
You'll be dead, you'll turn into a zombie, and then he will kill you again.
Yeah. I think at the moment he's probably our top listener, apart from Sam Holly, who I think has been slacking because he's been away at the moment. But I think other than that, G seems to be our favourite
Our
listener.
number one. And you know what? G could not be a better number one listener because he is so hardcore in his beliefs and what he has going on. It's like in sync with the zombie life story at eddierotten.com and exactly what I have to think about most of everything. But even more so because he goes at it with like... I go at it more delicately with like Downy softener in your laundry. He goes at it with a pitchfork and a bazooka aimed at your face, and so that's why I like him. I like that kind of.
But that's the sort of stuff we like.
Yes, very true.
Which is fantastic.
And then we've got I think
Awesome.
Nina Angelino. I can't pronounce her last name. I think it's Italian, but I'm not sure. But she's the one who created Sirens Call Publications, where Julianne Snow got her first thing copied, her first writing inside of a publication. I think it's online, but it's a magazine now too. I believe.
Yeah, I'll have to maybe put a link on the website to that Sirens Call
for Sirens Call
website. So
and then I've
people
got
can have a look.
down the road we've got somebody else from NASA who's going to get on and do a show with us and explain to us. We've got Lord Micah who's going to get on.
Yeah.
Who is the frequency scientist from the eddierotten.com blog, and he's going to talk to us about aliens.
Ooh, that's what we like.
Yeah.
We like strange things like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's
there's
fantastic.
a lot of good, happy, fun stuff going on here. And
we've got a hell of a few. Well, we've got at least a good few months worth of podcasts. All spread out, haven't we?
Oh,
we've
yeah.
Also, I'm trying to sort out getting Simon Nelson on the show as well.
Okay.
Either doing an interview with him or getting him on the show to speak with both of us.
Simon Nelson wrote.
He wrote Caleb, which is due for release very soon. Hopefully, I think last time I spoke to him, it was September time next month.
Okay.
He also wrote. He's got a little novella called The Apocalypse Room, which I've read, and it is fantastic. I could not put it down. I started reading it at work one day, and that was it. I could not put it down. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
and
he's
got another one called The Circus, but I haven't read that yet.
Yeah, he's got really good stuff, and so does the other person who either you or I are going to interview, named Zane Brady.
Zane Brady. Yeah, we just got to decide whether he's in England or the UK.
Right. Where are you, man? Are you just a figment
Zane.
of Twitter's imagination, or did I actually see that you've... I thought... I could have sworn I saw somewhere that he's in England or something, but I guess he's not.
I'm
He's
sure
here.
on Twitter, I'm pretty certain it says he's in America, but I'll maybe contact him and see if we can get a hold of him and see where he is. And one of us, if in doubt, I'll have to just do a Skype interview with him if I get a free minute, if we can. But we'll sort something out. So we've got a lot lined up in the future shows, which I'm
Most
very
definitely.
looking forward to.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, how have you been?
Oh, man, I can't tell you how good I've been because I've been so excited to get back on here and talk to you and go over so many different things. In the news, there's all kinds of zombie stuff in the news. I don't even know where to start with that. The interview with Julianne Snow, that just made me happy. Have you watched any of the Olympics lately?
I have been watching a fair bit of the Olympics, yes.
Okay,
I watched Usain Bolt completely obliterate running. I've watched a lot of rowing. To be honest, I've been watching a lot of stuff England have been winning. But then that's fair play. I've been watching a fair bit of basketball, hockey. I've tried to keep into it, bearing in mind it's in London at the moment, so I feel the need to support my country at the moment.
Yeah, well, you know what? I wonder if they show more of that geared toward where you live at. You know, like I live in America, so obviously they show most of what the Americans win. In England, they don't show a crap ton of Americans winning, do they? They show more of the English people winning.
Well, yeah, that's fair enough, though, isn't it?
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds
Obviously,
about right.
being in the UK, you know, if they put an event on, you can watch pretty much any event. that's on that day, and
Right.
yeah, you'll always be able to see the three winners. So, whether they be American, Chinese, African, English, buddy, Jamaican,
right,
Spanish. Well, they will always show it, but obviously they're going to try and show a lot more of the English side of it. But then we don't blame them. It's held in London. I'm in England.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's nice to see. Obviously, I was speaking to my mate about it earlier. We expect China and America to be fighting for the top,
Yeah.
the top two, But compared to England, whereas in England we may find one good person who's really good at cycling.
Right.
Luckily enough, we've got quite a few. But for that one person, America and China are going to find like 300 people that are good at that one sport because the countries are bigger.
Yeah.
So we expect that. But to be
Right.
third at the table, to be
Right.
convincingly third in the table, we're really, really chuffed about it. It's really
that kind of goes across the board too, because they say most fat people live in Texas. But I'm like, dude, Texas is like 5 times the size of any state. So, of course, there's going to be more fat people here. They have the same food all over America, but there's more of them that live here because, Texas is huge. But, honestly, there is a lot of fat-ass people that live here in Texas, for real.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. At the moment, they're saying England's a fat nation, aren't they?
Wow.
Which, there are some fat fuckers around here.
You know what's bad about being
bastards.
fat? And I'll bring this. That was a great segue to bring it right back to the Zombie Life podcast. Being fat, you can't run.
No sex life, but
you can't run. Yeah, there's no sex life. That's most important. But you can't run. You can't run from zombies. You can't run from the neighbors trying to steal your gear from you. You can't run from anybody. Definitely can't run from the cops. But zombies,
you can't really run from anything, can you? Yeah, zombies.
You'd be like, oh gosh.
But then it all depends on how you look at it. If you're talking 28 days later, Dawn of the Dead type zombies, no, you're not going to run away from them. If you're talking Night of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead type zombies, then alright, fair enough then. They're not that quick. They may have some sort of chance.
Right.
But you've still got to outrun somebody else, If somebody's coming after you because they want your gun or your weapon or something, then you're shit out of luck.
So keep your weight down.
Yeah. Not that I'm the one to talk. I'm not exactly the skinniest person. So far tonight, I've had dinner. I've had a pack of biscuits, a pack of crisps, and a bottle of red wine. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Let's
it
see.
went down very nicely.
I found a online.
Yes.
If you go to zombienews.com, they have a bottle opener.
Is that Zombie World News?
No, it's just zombie. Oh, zombiezonenews.com.
Oh, Zombie Zone News.
Yeah, I'm going to like this. I just put it on my Facebook. They've got a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver in the shape of a zombie finger. I thought that was really cool, and they've got a bottle opener in the shape of a zombie hand. This contorted kind of green hand with yellow fingernails that you can pry open the cap of your beer or root beer for those that don't drink.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's superb. I love that.
Yeah, you see it? Pretty cool, huh?
That is awesome. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's I like this website. It's got some good stuff on. Oh yeah, because did you get that link to the one I sent you the other day, the Zombie World News?
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah, they've got some good stuff on there. They've got. I'm looking at it now on the homepage. But what they do is they've got subcategories. They've got Africa, Americas, Asia Pacific, Caribbean, Europe, Middle East, South Asia, and World. And you click on one, and it tells you what's going on in your part of the country, and it also tells you if there's any infection in your country. So, like, if I click on the Americas, it says the USA is not infected. Despite many internet rumours, the northern United States is not infected. The few areas of infestation are maintained quarantine. It is important to remember borders have not been breached. Communities have not been infected.
Wow.
And then it's got a load of stories and stuff. And it does that for the whole of the world, which is quite cool.
Yeah, that's
but it's
cool.
It's got like China face attack. It's got a Texas man eats dog. Do you know him? It wasn't you, was it, Ed, trying to eat your dog?
No.
No, that's right.